Hmm. Out of my own curiosity, I'm going to see if it's even possible to draw this in without making any modifications to it, and what this would look like if I don't make any modifications to it. Alright, well, I don't know if this connection is going to be possible, but let's say we did that, right? What would this look like? Alright, well, something's going on here that I don't know if I like aesthetically. But I don't know why this is all grayed out. I'm not sure if I like this or not. I mean, it looks really, really, really ugly. I mean, I could fix this. Yeah, let's just hold on a second. I can fix this. I could get rid of this connection, then have the line go through. Yeah, that's probably the smarter move. Let's get rid of... I'm not sure if we do that, will it get rid of the straight section too? Yeah, it will. Alright, that's fine. Then we do train track, reconnect, check. Okay, that's done. Then we do this, and it comes through to here. And I'll try and fix this track too, if I can. For now, that's the way we're going to do it. And then here, we just simply need to make a turnoff. And I could do it further back if I wanted to, too. Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's saying too much curvature. So, let's say if we go like this. Yeah, see, that's fine. I mean, it's slow. But we don't have to rebuild a lot of the track. Okay. Now, the biggest problem I see is that there's no way to come from here and then over to there unless we make a switch that does that, and I don't know how practical that will be. But we can try it. So it only lets me build here. Yeah, so it's not going to let me do that. So that's fine. So the biggest problem here is if we have a train waiting here, there's not really a way we could have it go down this track unless we really super redesign this. Well, in any case, let me try and figure out this end first. So it doesn't let me do it that way. It does let me do this. In theory, it would work. Alright, hold off again. There might be a more elegant way of doing what I've got going on right here. So, let me try and fix this. It's going to cost me money to do. Matter of fact, I'm not sure how much of this I can actually fix, because it's not letting me bulldoze what I want to bulldoze. Alright, let's say we bulldoze that, right? Oh yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly what I want. Okay. Then, let's say I take track, and we connect it. Too much curvature. What is it? Why is it saying that? Alright, let's say we do that, right? Okay. So, check. Alright, so we still have the line going this way if we want. The only problem is we don't have a way for this line to get onto this track. And that's what I'd like to have happen. So, is there a way to do that? Without making this super, super ugly. And the answer to that is no. Alright, hold on. Because we want this train to be able to pull into that station if we want it, if we can, you know? Alright. That didn't work, I don't think, so we're going to be wasting some money here. Fixing that. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to keep the old connection. That goes from here. There. Check that. We already have our signals, so we don't really need to replace that. I mean, I might. I don't know. I don't know what signals I took out there. Alright, I think what we need to do then, just have this track. We could have it connect like that. And then that would give us one way of getting over there, right? And then the other way... Oh, saying no to that. Hold on. Maybe I can get it to work. I had it there for a second. Too much curvature. Ah, here we go. Alright, so let's say we have that. Again, this is probably ugly as hell. See, at this point, you could either go that way or you could go that way. Alright, so let's say we do that. Right? We're going to need signals for that. I think. Okay. So we've got that covered. Now what we need to cover is a way for if somebody didn't go this way. Well, actually, no, this has it pretty much covered then, right? Because you could go from here to there. But what we don't have is a way for this track to switch over to here, which is what I was trying to do. Damn. Alright, well, I'm going to try this out. We'll see how well it works. I'm a little bit concerned. But, alright, so over here, we have a way to get over to this track. I would like to get over to that track, though, if we wanted to. So let's do a switch. And we can even use that signal up ahead to our benefit. Okay. Looks like it will work. So let us hit that. And then for the signals, we're going to put one here, and one here. Again, this is probably one of the uglier setups I have. It's quite possible at this point I actually should just upgrade this station and do it that way rather than try and force so many things into just 2 tracks here. But we'll try it. If it doesn't work, if we have some kind of backup, we'll see. Now I have to get more switches here to make this effective though. So we have a way of going in. We need a way of going back out. So we'll do that over here. Out here. That looks good to me. Make sure it looks clean. All right, good. And we'll put in our signals. One there. And one there. And one there. And one there. Now, hopefully that has helped traffic in this area. Do we have everything connected? I don't know if I did switches over here. Because this wasn't 2 lanes before, was it? Alright, so let's see what we got here. So we're going to need a switch over, I think, from here to the outside. So let us do that. I mean, technically we already have a switch that does that back here, but I'd like another one up here. Okay. Hey, looks good to me. So again, we're just gonna need some signals. Make sure everything works okay. One there. One there. One here. Put one there. Alright. Finally, we're done with that. Hopefully that makes things run more smoothly. Now that we're done with that, though, I would like to get back over here and get these truck stations set up. So, and also the train station if I can. Now, we're also going to need to probably double wide the track over here because we're going to have both passenger trains and freight trains coming. But for now, let's just get the train station set up. So I'm going to do one of these style train stations, and we'll hook it up right like that. And then we just need to connect it to this line. Now in the future, I might have this set up as 2 tracks as well, but for now, we're just going to do one. Oop, we got some terrain. We might want to hook it a little bit, get around that. As a matter of fact, let me get my contour up. Okay. We go like this. We're not really cutting the train too badly. Okay. That's kind of an angle, though, that I really don't like. So we might have to go uphill. Kind of steep, though. Alright, I'll figure it out. We're just going to have to go in more gradual steps here. Alright. If I go up, it'll probably be too much. Yeah, too much. Alright, we'll go that much. Okay, that doesn't look too bad, but then, of course, then we have the downslope, so... Go along this line. There. Then we might have to come up at this point. Then back down. And really down. I don't like how slow that is. See if we can rectify that a little bit. One of those things is going to be tough to get it perfect. All right, let's just connect this sucker in now. Why has it got to be like that? There. Alright. Not as pretty as it probably could have been, but it gets the job done. Let's just check the connection here. Alright, looks good. Let's accept that. Gonna need signals. Put one right there. There we go. That'll do for now. Now, I don't have the money to build the train just yet, but we at least have that up. I also would like to rebuild the depot over here. I took the depot out because it wasn't aligned in a way that it could go either way. And, no, we don't really need it because I have this depot over here, but it might be more convenient to have two. But for now, let's just focus on getting the freight yard up and running. So we're going to need a truck station. And we'll set that up off of this port. Now, right now, I'm going to be using the smaller one, but later we might need the large one because this might be a major shipping harbor. Okay, we have that. And then would like another one by the train station, but also to hit this industrial zone. So however we can get that in would be nice. Hitting as much of this neighborhood as we can. I mean, that's probably going to be as good as it gets is over here. We'll put it in relatively close. Right like that. And then we would need to... We already have a depot in here, so we just need to start the line. And then eventually I can also put a truck line for the food over here for the consumer, because the consumer area is in the middle of the town right there. So that will work wonderfully. Okay, so let's build or buy. As a matter of fact, we have some vehicles to sell sitting in here. Let's buy some of these steam lorries. Buy. I'm just going to have two for now because I don't know how much we'll be having to ship. We're going to need a new line. And it's going to go from there to there. All right, that will do. And let us have time go by because we're going to have things work their way through. I could take loans to get that train, and I'm tempted to do it because I want to get this on the road. I just lost a bunch of money, though, so maybe I'll just be patient. All right. A little bit easier to... Let me just take a look at the depot and how much it would cost me to build the train. Now, again, I don't know how much we're going to be shipping. But I think if we go out of Provo Station has food pulled in here all the time. And I'm hoping what will happen is we'll have food to pick up here. And we can take it over to the city. And then, if that's the case, we can get things set up for that more properly. And then, ideally, we'll have the ship take the construction materials up the river to the harbor. The trucks will take the construction materials over to the train station, what doesn't get used in this city, and then we'll ship that back to Provo. Now that, of course, is going to take a while to get running, and it might be worth waiting to make sure that that's even going to happen, so let's just be patient. Because I think this is the ship in question, and it hasn't even hauled a single thing yet, so let's just be patient here. And the real question is, do we have any stone waiting for us over here? And right now, a whole lot of nothing. But we do have construction materials coming in with this ship. The question is it going to go here and then accumulate? So we'll just have to wait and see if that happens. Because a lot of these things are relatively new. It's going pretty well. And I'm glad to have you guys joining me for this little bit of a stream. And we're just having a little bit of fun here, trying to figure out getting some more complex things going here. I would really love the shipping here to be going a little bit better than it has been, because it's mostly been losing me money. But the goal here is to get the construction, all this construction material over here, and then over here, and then over here and to all these other cities that we have connected through rail lines. And that would be lovely if that happened. But it'll take time. Alright, so I'm curious when this guy offloads, how that cargo is going to go. Is it just going to go only to this city? Because that would make me disappointed. Oh, that was quite a sharp turn. Yeah. We don't really have excess stone, construction material, unfortunately. And that's what I was expecting to happen. I mean, we've got another ship here that's going to be hauling another 62. But it could be the speed at which our trucks are getting material, because there's a lot of stone waiting here. So that might be kind of our bottleneck. So let me see if I can help that out. What line is that first? So I'm going to assume that the line 8. Yeah, so that's the right line. How many vehicles do we have on line 8? Let's take a look at that. The line 8, we have 5 vehicles, but I don't know of what type. I don't think clicking on that's going to tell me. But we can increase that, because it seems like getting more construction materials here is going to be a necessary thing. So where do I have the depot over here? Over here? They could be older vehicles that aren't quite as fast, too. So let's get some steam lorries in here. And we will set them on line 8. Hopefully that will help out a little bit. I might even go more overboard than that, but I'm just a little bit concerned that it would lose us a lot of money. We do have $1 million, though, so I can at least start the train, and at the very least, hopefully we can get some food moving. Now, the safer bet would actually to have the train come in here, where there's just a ton of food waiting, or actually, maybe even better yet, in this station, because that's a little bit more accessible, and have that go over to Evansville. But I'd also like this train in the future to come into this station, drop stuff off, and then go over and take things over. But I just don't know if that's going to happen or not. But we could always change its route later. So let's just build the thing. All right. Now, we only have $1 million, which isn't really, honestly, a lot at this point, because this train alone cost me $1.7 million. We could go to an older train, but I really don't like the idea of that, because we're going to need speed with this line because of the travel. So maybe we'll just wait a little bit longer. And we can actually see a summary of how our lines are doing. So these are all road vehicles. This is our very first passenger train, which is going to be coming from Provo over to Hampton. And that's one of our more successful lines. Line 5 is losing us money. Actually, quite a lot of money. We have some road vehicles that are getting older. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Okay, so this is not making us very much money. Where is line 6? Line 6 should be moving food around here. But maybe not enough food is actually getting into the city. Let me take a look at Provo here. They might not have demand for food anymore. No, they do. Why is food not coming to the city? Where is line 5? Because line 5 should be the one doing that. Line 5. Or better yet, the train. What are you up to? Oh, okay. So we have a bottleneck going on. What's going on here? Oh, so, okay, so what's going on here is this train is trying to go this way, and it can't. As a matter of fact, yeah, these lines are stuck. They don't have a way... Oh, that's a pain in the ass. Alright, so obviously I need to upgrade this track. There's not an easy fix to this. Other than doing this. Well, no, that wouldn't help. I'm just going to do something temporary so this train gets out of here. But quite clearly, I need to upgrade this track. This wasn't a problem before, but it obviously is one now. Let's just do... Fortunately, we're having collision warnings. That's not good. Now we have quite a dilemma. Alright, I'm going to make this a double track anyway, so let's just do... Oh, the signal is the collision? Well, that's easily remedied. Okay, now it's not a collision anymore. And we'll take this. Alright, well, this is ugly as hell, but we're going to do it. Just to get this train moving. So if I play here, will it move? Now will it move? What's the problem here? Should be able to get through. Oh, man. This is exactly what I didn't want to have happen. Because there's not an easy way around this. Because the trains are literally sitting on the track. Yeah, I don't really know what the problem is here. Alright, well... Let me see if I can actually figure this out. Even if this is a big waste of money right now. Are these guys still going to give me problems? No, there they go. Why did that train go forward? You gotta be kidding. We were fine. Why did that train go forward? Well, now I'm screwed. Because this train is literally in the way. I should have just sent that train to the depot and dealt with it later. That was dumb. I don't know what I'm going to do now. Go to depot. Yeah, see, it can't move. These trains are literally stuck now. You gotta be kidding me. Well, I've never had this happen before. There, that's how we fix it, I guess.